Follow my face, so far so good. Hello everyone, my name is Becky. Before I begin to tell you about the program, I just want to take a moment to thank my Aunt Linda, my Uncle Tom, my grandma, my grandpa, my whole family, and anybody else here who has supported a student here in some way. You don't understand how much it means to us, and I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. My class was Stream 6. Stream 6 was another cake baking and decorating program at the French Pastry School. It's composed of people from different places, coast to coast, even Mexico. We all have different dreams for what we aspire to do with our education. One thing we do have in common, we're all a bunch of anal perfectionists. It's scary, I know. All in one round, too. One thing, we learned so many techniques, and although we aspired, as usual, to be perfect, it rarely worked out the first time we attempted them. Luckily, we had our chefs. First, Chef Josh. Chef Josh taught us to rely on our senses. What does it look like, feel like, smell like? If it wasn't quite right, we always knew why and taught us how to fix it. His investigative skills and funny stories helped to push us through our basic skills in the program when we were just getting our feet wet. Next is Chef Mark. In addition to celebration cake techniques, Chef Mark spoke a lot to us about business during the program. No matter what he was teaching us, he always gave us reasons and options, pros and cons, so that we knew what we were up against, but still let us know that ultimately it was our decision when we left here. When gum paste orchids and string work became sugary shards on the table, Chef Mark was a living example and reminder that it takes years to be good, and practice is what makes perfection. Chef Scott was with us for a lot of the program, including sugar work, sculpted cakes, and chocolate work. He knows how to be a professional and treated us like professionals ourselves. Regardless, he still kept his laughing, whether it was at ourselves or his severe inability to fake the French language. Blunt as can be, Chef Scott would let you know if your product was good or bad, or if you merely deserved half a gold star for your answers to his questions. Usually. We learned most from his famous line when pastillage sailboats came crashing down. It's just sugar, guys. Now on to Chef Kristen. She was very patient with her mix-ups in Petticore's class. In other words, she would stand there as you tried again and again to get it right. She taught us as much as you could physically learn about baking in 1 week and made sure we understood every detail of how and why. Perseverance, professionalism, and teamwork were all instilled in us by Chef Kristen. Last but certainly not least is Chef Nicholas. Step by detailed step led us safely through gum paste design and piping. He would circle the room reminding everybody to breathe, which was great because every time he said it, I noticed that breathing isn't exactly the first thing on your mind when a piping bag's in your hand. Perhaps the best part of his classes was the fact that he always saw the silver lining in our novice abilities. My favorite was, don't worry, your hands are shaky, it makes your lace work look more antique. Whatever station. It was an honor to work with such an accomplished chef who has such a passion for teaching. In addition to the amazing people at the French Pastry School, coming here gave us the ability to gain more insight from different business owners during our staging and internships outside of school. These trips were a bit of an exciting factor when we were figuring out what paths we would take. They told us what kind of businesses we were interested in, which ones to avoid at all costs, and sometimes they were with French Pastry School alumni, and all we got out of them was some hope, some inspiration from the fact that they made it. Thanks to the chefs, faculty, and lessons from the French Pastry School, we can make it too. And we will. Congratulations, my friends.